Alright, we were playing some Bard support, running Guardian, Font of Life, Bone Plating, Unflinching, Zombie Ward, Relentless Hunter, 1 CDR, 1 Armor, 1 Health. I blind picked Bard this game. I don't. And I don't know how I necessarily feel about it. Um, Definitely run into some favorable matchups. You could definitely run into non-favorable matchups. This game, I feel like I got a bit lucky because I blind Bard and then my ADC picked Ezreal, which is my absolute favorite ADC to play with Bard. But on the flip side, that's a very aggressive, dive-heavy competition on the other side. And I am just a Bard. Pretty immobile. I am going to go tank Bard build this game. So hopefully it won't be as problematic. And if I'm able to execute this game, maybe Bard is going to be a good pick that comp to try to keep my teammates alive against such a terrifying dive competition on the other end. So we'll see how it goes. As far as lane phase goes, not expecting anything crazy. As I said, this is one of my favorite lanes to play with Bard, but it's mainly because it's really safe, and Ezreal can just farm up and play back with its Qs while you roam. I like it for that reason. I don't love it because it's a super strong B2 lane. I don't love that we're pushing into them right now, though. Because as soon as that lane hits level 3, they are pretty spooky. Actually, you know what? The push isn't that bad if we hard push it. Because, yes, if they hit level 3, that lane is very strong. But if we can push this wave in, when they do hit level 3... Someone's here. Why are there two people here? I actually tried to flash in front of the Graves. Tried to flash in front of the Graves so he couldn't auto my ADC. Then Katarina was there anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But that was 4v2 for a good while, and we went for 1. So kudos to us. I actually didn't see. I was kind of hyper-focused on the Graves and trying to flash in front of him. This wave should be fine to stay here, especially since he also hasn't recalled yet. I don't know if Ezreal was able to get to those healing things in time, but if he was, and that's the reason he lived so long, that was perfect. Probably should have roamed here. I don't know why I walked straight bot. Oh, that's spooky. That's fine. Port it there. Ported there as well. We can actually do dragon here. I don't mind this at all. Since kind of already started it, so we're on the same page there. They have a fat wave that they have to attend to. So they would have to decide between dragon and the wave, and so far it looks like they're choosing wave. Now, Lee actually could potentially come bot here. I could portal him in if he looks this way. Yeah, I'm not going to get all the way top in time. I kind of want to hover around mid right now because I feel like Nautilus can show up in a second.
An ally has been slain.
Now my Lee Sin is by himself. So we're gonna play for this. Lost my interest in the league. Anyone feel the same? I enjoyed season 10, still played a lot in season 11. This year I regret it every time I boot up the game. Let me ask you this: Is it the game you're not enjoying, or is it the community? Because I mean, I guess you could look at it as like it's one of the same because game. But are you not getting enjoyment because of the community, or because the game is just getting killed? Like personally, I've experienced a bit of both. Right now, I'm definitely more turned off by the community. The game itself feels good to me. I like how support feels at the moment. I like the impact I have from the role. For a long time this season, I was playing a lot of champions that were meta too, so obviously that feels good. Not feeling as good recently. Bless me. Also awkward because I was sneezing. I had my eyes closed and didn't see that my ADC was recalling, so I'm a bit late. But yeah, recently the champions that are meta support role aren't champions that I necessarily play, so that part has felt a little bad, but the game itself... Thank you, by the way. I mean, if it's the game itself, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, personally, I've been playing this game for like 10 years, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if I suddenly got bored or this game started playing stale. But I know a lot of people, like, I've played this game forever, and I have no problem with that. But I have a lot of friends who, like, rotate through games, like, every, like, month or week, it seems. You know? I've been playing since Season 4, and this is the most into League I've ever been. I mean, see, that's awesome, man. At the same time, the game is developing, right? So, the game is completely different than it was before. You can maybe go. Oh, I'm so sad he didn't live there. It's okay, not bad. Not bad at all. And it was even more important because I think we just saw Graves top, so we can actually get some plates here. Really nice. Israel, I kind of want to get this wave if I'm being honest. Can we get this wave? No way he's good. This is not a play you go for. I'm trying to make sure I stand in front of my ADC at all times so he can't get hooked or anything here. I would have felt really, really bad if I convinced my Ezreal to stay on that wave and then he died. So there was no chance I was going to let him die there. I was making sure I was always between Nautilus and Yasuo at all times because I could not allow that to happen. I could already see the flame ahead of time. Not going to risk it. I think we actually could have won that too. I didn't play it great. I was more focused on not losing the fight than I was winning the fight. Oh, that's awkward. How did I mistime that? I mean, I don't think it mattered too much because I don't think it would have killed anybody there. I thought for some reason we had more than just the three of us here. I guess it was still a good ult just for the sake of healing, though. Not the Uh-oh.
Ally has been slain.
Not a whole lot I could do about that. Maybe we can make a play for this, though. I'd rather not give a bunch of plays. That's how they can get back in the game. Did you do though? Graves could actually be on his way. Katarina is nearby. God, I wish I had saved my portal. I kind of goofed a bit there.
Enemy rampage.
How did she...
An enemy.
I was ignited, right? I thought I was safe here, because there's no way I thought she could have got to me, but if I'm ignited, she has vision of me, so she can jump to me. And then as you saw at the end there, I was so thrown off by the fact that she actually got to me, because I thought there was no way in my mind that she could actually get to me. And I just kind of panicked. Panic just settled in. And that was a bit ugly. I could have played that a million times better. Especially starting here. This was a huge mistake. There's no need for me to portal here. I could literally walk around and I'm there in 2 seconds. The portal was completely useless. And then we don't need to fight at all around the dragon pit if I just simply portal it. I guess she's not gonna come this way. Yeah, I think that was maybe one of those fights where I played it too safe. I played that fight not to lose it instead of playing that fight to try to win it. The portal out was just pretty too safe, I think. At the end of the day, though, it's 0 for 0 kills, and we get the rift, so I guess we can still win it.
Executed.
Interesting. What kind of soul do we have this game? Hex Tech is pretty good. I think we just keep stacking those up. We haven't really run into the problem of them engaging on us yet, which I do think is going to be a problem. So far, we've been kind of going in on them. That'll be kind of interesting to see how we're able to react to that. Because as I said earlier in the game, it's a very scary dive comp that they have. They all jump on us and have a bunch of one-shot us. Yeah, I think BARD is pretty good. His win rate is about 51, 52%, I believe so. Yep. I really like this build when it comes to Bard as well. I know there's a ton of different ways to play Bard and build Bard. But by going Pocket into Deadman's, this comp that is pretty spooky isn't going to be able to kill me as. Yeah, definitely a fun champ for sure. Like Emax second, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Bard is one of those champions where there's literally a million different ways to play him and build him and utilize the abilities. That's what makes him so fun to me. But everybody plays Bard their own way, it seems. I guess this is fine to steal this, but we're going to be a little late to prepping. Unless they all chase us to their red buff. That's kind of nice for us. We should be able to get Prio in this wave. We shove this in and then rotate Dragon. It's actually really good. Although it's still 20 seconds until drag, so there's one more mid wave that we have to play. Gotta watch out for Katarina going in. Beautiful. Love that. We don't need to force a fight because we do have Dragon coming up, and we can just play to that. But as soon as Graves walks up just a bit too close and uses his dash, it gives me the opportunity to ult, and that's all we need to win the fight. Oh, we're not done, I guess. Okay. What a banger fight that was. We got a bit greedy looking for the Nexus Towers, because Nexus Towers really don't mean much unless you're actively going for the end. We maybe had enough left in us, especially with the Rift Herald, to hit the tower, but it's not worth throwing the game over, so kind of an overextension there, I would say. But worked out well, and then the Hex Gates allowed us to get the Dragon, which allows us to keep tempo, and now we can get back on the map sooner and get Baron and start prepping that. And I need to just play more Bard. This champion feels good. I feel good on the champion. And watch, I say that, and now I'm about to botch a play somehow. Unless I don't, of course. Okay, never mind, we're chilling. You didn't have to ulti or anything there. Just landed one Q after another after another. And now that it's a 5v3, if they walk up and try to contest it all, I just ult. They shouldn't contest, though. They want to... Okay, yeah, I like this a lot more. My main supports, I don't really have a main necessarily. I play a lot of Bard, Rakan, Seraphine, Renata. Trying to think of what else I've been playing lately. Senna. This is bad. We're gonna 50-50 this, which is not what we want by any means. Yeah, 50-50 was not good, but the fight was good.
Rampage.
I'm actually just gonna try to keep going after these guys while my teammates.
An ally has been slain.
And 50-50 was actually very troll, but the fight was what we wanted. But it is kind of hard to end through these minions.
Shut down.
Hey, what's up, TJ? That's so... It's kind of funny. I had a bit of deja vu there. I coach a high school team. We had some scrims yesterday against another high school, and it was like identical situation where my team was up a lot, and our support was playing BARD, and their kind of intention was to keep them away from the Baron. Their goal was to try to like keep them away from the Baron while we finished, but we were super far ahead, so we didn't need to finish. We just needed to turn, and literally the same issue happened there where don't really need to get Baron that low. We just want to fight them because we're so much ahead, but by getting it low, even though we won the fight, we gave them the opportunity.
The enemy's inhibitor has respawned soon.
That is maybe one of the worst fights I've played, but also just my entire team played. I kind of forced my ulti there because there wasn't really a good opportunity to use it, and I just wanted to use it. The game to go over the fight with.
Rampage.
That was exactly
An ally has been
not a
slain.
good play by any means. Drags in 35. Okay. Yeah, Bard is good in comp, for sure. Especially as I was saying earlier, the high school leagues is literally like anywhere from iron to flat. I've seen like one kid in the entire league who's diamond. So it's not comp play the way that you see it in LCS. It's kind of competitive play on a smaller level. Definitely reach throwing territory here, by the way. So gotta be big. Okay, he should not be able to contest this whatsoever. And he's not. Good TP to keep them in there. Okay, a bit of a throw, but since we played so well earlier, we had the dragons to fall back on. Soul in 25 minutes feels pretty good. I don't know if it's worth it, me trying to save him here. I'd rather just play for the tower.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
He had to burn his flash just because he's trying to push a bit prematurely. We can push bot, but he's got to give us a little bit more time. And now while they're all on us, now they can push top. Wherever they're not, that's where we push.
Destroyed an inhibitor.
Okay. We were doing a good job. That was not very good. just be playing on these waves, and I don't know why we're not. This is just not how you're supposed to play League of Legends. Had this wave, we could have just kept pushing, but for some reason they forced a fight top and then followed. Ooh. We are just not really playing the game the right way at this point. Stick around in case Katarina decides to play another wave or something. Who's here? This game should not still be active. Should have ended a long time. The fact that we're still in this game is scary because that just means they're inching closer and closer. No vision at the moment, though. I think we just gotta do it. This is not going too great. I guess not also too bad either, though. It's done, though. Not great. Not great. My ult was not great once again. No way he ends here, right? Because they have two people coming back right now.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
My ults have not been good the last 5 minutes, so it seems. There was an opportunity to hit someone here. I don't remember who it was. It was I think I hit the Nautilus, which if I ult the Nautilus, it doesn't good. I've been having a few good stuns, I would say. My Qs have been pretty on point. This is good though, because we have the Hex Tech Gate to get back to this really quick. I don't know what my Lee Sin just did though. Whatever it wasn't good. Huge stun. Huge stun. I ulted the Katarina so she couldn't be in the fight when it initially broke out, and then the two-man stun on the two people who did engage. Wow, that was huge. What a good game. That did a lot for my confidence. I've been struggling a lot lately, but I played really, really well. For the most part. GG.